V, A, and again I, V, A, and again I, V, A, and again Ivan the Inspector!
Hi friends, Ivan the Inspector here, and today we're going to be inspecting a four-wheeler! Won't you come along and learn with me? Oh, that's great, let's go! Look at this four-wheeler! It's so big and it's so strong, isn't that awesome? What colors do you see on this four-wheeler? Well, the main one is red, that's right, we got red, we got some black. Look in the front here, we've got a little bit of silver. Look over here, we've got a little bit of orange, a little reflector. That's so cool. So many cool colors on this four-wheeler. We're gonna get to check it out today, so let's start looking at some of the different parts. Obviously here, look at this, we've got a tire. Yeah, these wheels, aren't they so cool? And look at this, we've got all of these grips. Helps us grip the ground because we're gonna be driving this on like dirt roads, or you could drive it over rocks, stuff like that. Look in here, this is so cool. You see this right here? This is called a shock. It's got kind of a spring there. And look at this, when we push down on it, whoa! It makes it so that it's not quite as bumpy. Isn't that so cool? All right, let's see, what else can we find here? Oh, look at this. This is so cool. This is called a winch. So you see we've got this hook. You can hook it onto things right now. I wonder if we can, that seems like it's kind of stuck. We'll come back to that in a second. All right, let's see what else we got here. Up here, we've got this rack if you want to like strap things onto it. That's pretty cool. And let me see what's in here. And oh, look at that. It's a little four-wheeler. Isn't that so cool? Luckily, we get to check out the real thing. But look at that, we got this cool storage compartment. Boom, let's do that. Oh, look at this. We've got this little cap here. Do you know what makes a four-wheeler run? Do you have any idea? It's gas, that's so cool. So we need to put some gas into here because we're actually pretty low on gas. So we've got this big and heavy gas tank. Whoa. I went to the gas station this morning and I filled this up. So we've got the gas tank, and then this is called a funnel. So we're gonna have some fun and funnel this in. All right, here we go. So we pull that up. Here we go. Dumping some gas in there. Whoa. We're getting so much gas in there. You just gotta make sure you don't do too much. Boom, that should be enough. We'll put that back over there. All right, let's get the gas cap back onto the four-wheeler. That should help us immensely. All right, let's see, let's get on this four-wheeler and see what we have all here. So we have all of these different controls. Look at this. So you probably know what this is, right? It's a key. So we can turn the key. I heard a noise. Did you hear a noise? But it didn't start. I bet you there's a different button that we got to push. So let's keep looking through all the buttons and see what we can find. All right, so we've got, ooh, look at this thing right here. This is super cool, super fancy. This is grip and thumb warmers. You know, I live in Minnesota, so I often use this to plow my driveway in the winter, and it's so cold out. So the grips and the thumb here actually warm up so that your hands are nice and toasty warm, which is great. All right, let's see what else we have. Look over here, we have so many different buttons. This is called a kill switch, so that'll stop it no matter what. Here we have the gear shifters, so you can go forward and backward. That's pretty cool. And then here, look at this, we've got lights. That's pretty awesome. Ooh, look at this one. That is a pretty cool looking button. Look at that. It's got like a little lightning bolt and a little circle thing. Let's push that and see what happens. Are you ready for this? Whoa! We started the four-wheeler. That's so cool. All right, so we've got the four-wheeler started. Let's see what else we have over here. Right here we have the throttle. Listen, you ready? Oh, so powerful. That's awesome. And then here we've got this little switch. It changes it from automatic to manual. It means that you can change the gears yourself, which is pretty cool. Oh, and look at this. We've got this super cool thing. What numbers do you see on here? We've got a 2 and a 4, and then we've got a WD. What do you think WD stands for? It's wheel drive. So we've got 2-wheel drive and we've got 4-wheel drive. That means that the engine will power all 4 of the wheels. So here, let's switch it to 4-wheel drive. Oh, so cool. All right, let's see here. What else can we check out on this? Oh, I found another button. Look at this. We've got in and out. Let's try this. Let's push out. I hear something. Do you hear something? What's happening? There's got to be something happening somewhere. Whoa! Do you think this is for the winch? Okay, it looks like it got stuck. Oh, look at that! That's so cool. So if we push this button, whoa! Look at that! So this is the winch we talked about earlier, right? We've got this clip and a giant hook. Look at that. Army Hardy, that's so cool. All right, so this pulls out like this. Here, let me pull the thing over that little thing right there. All right, look at that. So we could hook this up and try and pull something maybe. Here, let's see if we can pull this back in. So this winch is super, super powerful. You could pull a couple 1,000 pounds with this thing. Isn't that awesome? So keep pulling that all the way in. Oh, look at that. So cool with the winch. All right, I'm gonna turn this off for a second. We gotta see what's on the back here. Whoa, look at this. We've got a hitch. This is called a ball hitch. You could use it to like put a trailer on it or something. Oh, and look at this. That's called the muffler. Oh, that's so cool. That makes sure that it's not too loud. And look underneath here, do you see that? We've got another shock. Oh, that's awesome. So many cool things on the back of this. And look at this. I love this one right here, ready? Whoa, surprise! We've got a container, a little storage container. And look at this. We've got a socket wrench. That's helpful if you have to take the ball hitch off. So let's put that back up like this. So cool. Hey, do you think we should try and figure out why do you think they call this a four-wheeler? Do you think it's because it's red? No, that can't be it. It's not because it's red. Hey, I wonder how many wheels are on this thing. Do you think you can help me count them? All right, let's see. Right here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look at that. We've got a 1, 2, 3, a four-wheeler. That's so cool. Well, hey, we are gonna check out one more thing. Ooh, I forgot one more thing. Ready for this? Right here, we've got this seat, right? We already saw this earlier, we sat on this, but there's a special lever that's hidden. Whoa, look at that. In here we have the battery. So you might be asking, Ivan, I thought this thing ran on gas. Well, it does run on gas, you are right, but it uses the battery to help start the four-wheeler and do some of the other electronic things like the display and stuff like that. All right, do you think that we could go for a four-wheeler ride? That sounds like so much fun, but hey, before we do that, I have an idea. Do you think we can do a four-wheeler dance break? Come on, get up and dance with me, let's go. I feel so much better after that dance break, don't you? Thank you so much for dancing with me. All right, it's time to drive the four-wheeler, but what is the most important thing? Safety. We gotta make sure we are safe, and we've got, look at this, a helmet. Oh, such a cool helmet. What colors do we have on this helmet? We've got a pink one, we've got some gray, and a little bit of black. That's so cool. And look under here, we've got these clasps, these connectors. That's so cool. We'll use those to make sure it stays on our head. So here we go, we're gonna ditch the inspector hat. There we go. That's so cool. All right, here we go. I'm gonna clasp this on. So tricky. There we go, okay. All right, and I can, look at that, the whole thing opens up. All right, so we've got our helmet on so that we're nice and safe, all right? We're gonna jump up to here. We'll get it started with the key and the ignition. All right, here we go. We're gonna put it into drive. Look at us, we're moving. That's so much fun. What? Look at this. What is this doing over here? There's nobody around. It looks like somebody left a tire on the side of the road. That's not a good place to put a tire. We've got to take care of the earth, which means we can't have trash on the side of the road. That is not going to work at all. So what can we do? Maybe we could use our four-wheeler to help us clean up this trash. How does that sound to you? Let's see. we could try to pull it. Let's try and pull it. Let's see if that works. So let's get this out. All right, I'm feeling good about this. It's a little slow, but it is powerful. All right, let's get it all the way over here. Here we go. All right, let's try hooking it up to this. All right, let's see if this works. Ready? Let's try pulling it. Oh, it's moving! Oh, that's so cool! Look at that, we got it to move. Now, we unfortunately only moved it about a foot, and we're gonna have to move it a lot further than that, so I don't think the winch is gonna work out for us. Let's try and put this back into the four-wheeler. We're gonna have to come up with a different plan. Something else that's gonna help us to move this tire. We gotta get it near a trash can so a recycling truck can pick it up. Look what's sitting over here. It's a flatbed trailer. This is gonna work out so well for us. I bet you we can load the tire onto the trailer and then we can pull it by a trash can. All right, so first we gotta take off these back parts because I think we're gonna try rolling it on. So let's pull this off. These are called pins. Look at these things, do you see it? They're very old, very rusty. Working hard for a long time, but that's all right. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can pull that, just like that. Get the other pin, there we go. And we can put down the back. Oh, that's gonna be perfect, look at that. All right, so let's get our tire. This tire is super, super heavy. You ready for this? I'm betting it's heavy at least. Whoa! All right, oh, look at this. That rolls quite nicely. Almost like it was made to roll. All right, up the tire, up the, whoa! Look at that. All right, here we go. Put that down and then we'll ease that down little by little. Perfect, okay. It was a little heavier than I thought it was. Look at that. We've got the tire loaded up on the trailer. Okay, let's get this back up. We gotta get our pins in. Uh-oh, our pins disappeared. Oh, here they are. Here's one of them. All right, we'll put it in like this. Gotta make sure we get it all the way in. Oh, this thing is a little bit cranky. Ugh. There we go, got that one in, and then let's go over to the other side. Got this one right here. All right. Perfect, there we go. All right, so now we just gotta push the trailer. Okay. Whew. That was really difficult. We didn't get very far at all. What's a tool that we could use to pull this trailer? That's right. Let's try the four-wheeler. Come on, let's go. All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Here we go. All right. Make sure no cars are coming. Got to be safe. All right. We'll put it in reverse. Means we'll go backwards. Perfect. We'll stop right there. Put on the parking brake so it doesn't move. All right. Here we go. We're gonna lift it up. We gotta get on the ball hitch. Almost. Yep, right there. Oh, perfect. All right, and then gotta get the lock on. I usually have to step on this because it's a little cranky. Look at that. We've got the flatbed trailer hooked up on the four-wheeler. All right, you ready for a ride? We gotta take this to a garbage can. Come on, let's go.
I've got a trailer here, it's very long. I'm too weak to move it, I'm not that strong. I think I need a machine that can move this thing.
Hey, I've got an idea.
Ding, ding, ding. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler, it's big, black and red. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler, zooming right ahead. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler, it's so big and strong. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler, pulling the trailer along. The engine is so loud, having so much fun, pulling around some stuff under the sun. Look at us go in this ATV. We're gonna make it there, yeah, you'll see. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler. It's big, black, and red. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler zooming right ahead. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler. It's so big and strong. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler pulling the trailer along. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler. It's big, black, and red. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler zooming right ahead. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler. It's so big and strong. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4-wheeler pulling the trailer along.
Oh, what a fun ride. And look at this. We got to my friend's house and he has a dumpster. Isn't that so great? So we can take this down. We'll move the tire over to the dumpster so that a recycling truck can come and pick it up. And maybe you can take it to either be recycled or maybe put in a dump. Something like that. So here we go. Let's get this up. Doesn't it feel, whoa, heavy? Doesn't it feel so good to help out the world? Got to make sure we keep the earth clean around us by getting rid of garbage. And we'll just put it right there so a recycling truck can pick it up. Wow, that was so much fun. Well, hey, thank you so much for coming along and learning about four-wheelers with me today. If you'd like to check out more of my episodes, type in Ivan the Inspector. Bye!
I-V-A, and again, I-V-A, and again, I-V-A, and again, Ivan the Inspector!